Hey entrepreneurs, it's Sam Day here from Day Tips, and in this video I'm speaking about SEO with a particular focus on WordPress. So some of you guys might be new to WordPress and you're thinking, what are some of the fundamental things that I need to think about when it comes to setting up SEO or thinking about SEO so that your website can actually be found in the major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing. This video is kindly sponsored by Hostinger. They are actually an affordable hosting company that you can actually sign up for to start your WordPress website. This is what Hostinger will look like when you go to the website. As you can see, they have hosting plans that start from £1.99. And what you want to do is go down here and click on the Get Started button, and it will show you some of their hosting plans that they have available. They have a single web hosting plan, they have a premium web hosting plan, and they have a business web hosting plan. Now with the premium web hosting plan, you can actually get 100 websites. You can get 25,000 visits monthly. You get 100 gigabytes of SSD storage, and as well as that, you get unlimited bandwidth and so much more. So I recommend choosing whichever plan suits you best and then adding that to your cart. And then on checkout, you want to make sure you go down to where it says have a coupon. Click on that and then type in the coupon code SAMDAY as I've left in the description. Click add and you will see a reduction in your total price. And when you've done that, click on submit secure payment. Now to get into the main concept of this video, which is search engine optimization for your WordPress website. WordPress is a great platform to utilize for SEO, but it's not the easiest. It can be a little bit complicated. And I understand that, especially for people who are not really used to building websites. Maybe this is the first website you have built and you're wondering, where do I go? What do I need to do? So the first thing you really want to keep in mind when it comes to search engine optimization is usability. So usability is really important when it comes to Google actually coming to your website. They want to suggest websites to searchers that are highly relevant to whatever they've searched for, but also to websites that actually function well. And a huge signal to Google that your website functions well is your site speed. So Hostinger actually have a really cool WordPress plugin that can help you with site speed. So if you go down to where it says plugins and you type in Litespeed, so Lite speed, and search, then you should see their Litespeed plugin, which you can actually install on your website. So this is called a cache plugin. And what a cache plugin does is it actually takes a snapshot of your website so that it loads a lot quicker. But there are other cache plugins out there as well. You need to kind of find the one that works for you. But I'll leave a list of all of the plugins that I mentioned in this video in the description as well. Another one is Yoast SEO, which is another one that I use, and that can help you with all of your SEO settings. So whenever you create a new page, whether that be a product page or a normal page or maybe a blog article on your website, it will suggest to you different things that you can do to improve your SEO. It will also remind you of different areas where you need to include your keyword. So obviously your keyword needs to be in your URL. It should be in your heading 1 tag. It should be in your meta title and your meta description as well. And Yoast SEO will help you with that. There's also another plugin called All-in-One SEO, which is great as well, which can help you with similar things to Yoast really. When it comes to web speed, you also want to think about the theme that you're using for your WordPress website. So the beautiful thing about WordPress is you can install all different types of themes onto your site, but some of them might be a little bit clunkier than others in terms of the code that they use. And this can dramatically decrease the speed of your website. So what I highly recommend you doing is go into the Google page speed test. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. If you use that tester, then it will show you how fast your website runs and kind of give you some suggestions on how you can improve your site. But if you put your website in there and you notice that your website is running really slowly, then it might be an indicator that you need to change themes. Maybe the theme you have is just way too heavy and it's not loading quick enough for your website users, and this can negatively impact your search engine optimization. Another thing you want to think about when it comes to page speed is your plugins. So I know I've suggested a few plugins in this video, but you don't want to have too many unnecessary plugins, because that can actually slow down your website as well. So if there are any plugins that you've installed but are not active on your website for whatever reason, make sure you delete them, because keeping them just there in the plugins section can actually slow down your site. Another thing that's really important when it comes to WordPress SEO is the organization of your site. You want to make sure that you organize your content into menus, and if necessary, sub menus as well. Give categories to your products if you're selling products on your website. So make sure your products and your pages are easy to find and everything is categorized in terms of content and different product types. So having a well-organized website makes it really simple and easy for your website users to navigate through your site and find the content, the products or the services that they are looking for. But it also helps the search engines as well to identify what each page is about and how to get from one page to the next. So it actually makes it easier for the Google bots to crawl your WordPress website. So I highly recommend utilizing some of the features that WordPress have on offer to kind of create a silo structure for your website, which organizes all of your content, your products, your blogs, and your pages, just to make things that much simpler. One thing I say in a lot of my SEO videos is that the search engines do not rank entire websites. They rank individual web pages. What this means is each page or blog article or product page that you add to your WordPress site is a new opportunity for you to be found in the search engines for a different keyword. But you want to make sure that you optimize your important pages for the keywords that you want to show up for in Google. And a great way to ensure that you're producing content on a consistent basis and new pages that you can be found for in Google is to start a blog. So I highly recommend starting a WordPress blog for your product, your service, or your business, and generate content on a consistent basis. This will help you to update your WordPress website often. As well as this, there are a couple of settings in WordPress that you kind of should be aware of. So when you go to WordPress and you go to your WordPress dashboard, this is what it will look like. And if you go into settings and permalinks, you can actually change the default post name of your blog articles. So you want to go down to where it says post name, because this will change by default the URL. So the posts that you put out on your WordPress blog, you want them to contain your main keywords. And the best way to do this is to do it manually when you're creating your posts. But if you have it set to post name, then hopefully your keyword will be within your post name. So it kind of helps you to kind of have your keywords there without you having to even edit it. So another thing you want to do is make sure you go to your general settings as well. And when you scroll down, you want to change your site name. This can be your company name, but you can also change your tagline as well. And you might want to include your keywords for your website in your tagline. So those are just a few settings that you want to be aware of when it comes to WordPress SEO. So I really do hope that this video brought you some value. I will be doing more videos in the future on SEO for WordPress specifically. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you're not already, so you don't miss when those videos go live. I also have the formula where I go in more depth about search engine optimization, but not just SEO, also how you can turn SEO traffic into tangible leads and sales for your business. So make sure you grab yourself a copy of the formula. I will leave a link to it somewhere on this screen and in the description down below, and it's completely free to download. So make sure you go grab it, have a read, and completely transform your online marketing. But I really do hope that this video brought you value, and if it did, then please click the like button down below and make sure you share this video with a friend. If you have any additional questions or comments, then leave them for me in the comments section. But until next time, watch some of my other great videos. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more awesome business related content. Have a great day. Make sure you download the formula, and I will see you soon.